And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
This for the second baseman, Solano. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Walter Stewart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Stewart.
And that misses for ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Two and 0.
Nope, right. 2 down now. Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
Right on that thing as this is smoked into center field for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice swing on a 2-0 fastball. That ball's right down the middle. You're lucky he kept it in the ballpark. Hit it hard, squared it up. When you find yourself down 2-0, doesn't mean you got to give in.
First baseman, Ryan.
Into the box now, Ryan McCarty. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. Here he comes on 2-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
1 strike.
Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1. Sherwood, McMahon would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Hey, we got 2 down.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Settling in now, Sherwood, McMahon, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Sherwood, McMahon.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Up and in for ball 1.
Hey, 2 away.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 6 full. The Thunder are on top, 3-1.
Leading off
Into
for
the box
Trenton,
now, number
left fielder,
24. No
number
hits in 2
24.
trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready once again, Marshall Stallings.
Right
He struck out twice thus
Marshall
far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Right there. Square it up.
The pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
2-1.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's
Now
go,
here it
kid.
comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Get your pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Jose Guzman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
See it, Travis, like you can. Come on.
First offering on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
The 2-1 on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. McMahon has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Standing in, Richard Tennis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Jordan. No problem here, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Martin Halsey. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone.
Digging in, number
Now
24.
batting,
0 for 3
number
with a couple of
24.
strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kincaid is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left.
Your attention, please.
Rondell Berg
pitching
comes
for
on
Trenton.
looking for a save here in the
8,
bottom of the 9th inning.
Rondell Berg.
Ryan McCarty is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tie run to the plate.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. The high fastball is in there.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
000. Sherwood McMahon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sherwood McMahon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 down, 1 down.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Martin
stepping in now.
Halsey.
Martin Halsey as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Center fielder.
Into the box, Billy Kincaid, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Hey, let's make a play and hold him right here. Let's go.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Trenton earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Jose Ponce earns his first win of the season. Rondell Berg earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Trenton Thunder and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now at the plate, Joe Jordan. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, Joe Jordan.
Grounded to first. McCarty comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the